It's time for Danganronpa. Let's go. Oh, also, I just remembered. We may have a magical girl Monami to play. I might actually start with that just to kind of get into the groove. But also, hi. I hope everybody is doing well. Let's see. Stage 3. Yeah, I don't think we've done this one yet. Yeah.
Let's go and fill Moomin Valley with crime. Come on.
Yeah, it's crime time. And what chapter are we on? We are on... Oh, I already forgot the controls for this one. Okay, it's this one. We are on the 4th chapter, I believe. So obviously, spoilers ahead. We just lost Hiyoko and Mikan, and yeah, it was a whole thing. So we just passed that one, and we are about to explore the new islands once I finish doing this. And also, hi, I hope you're doing well. Oh, and you said the game is pretty quiet? Give me one sec. It was really loud for me, so I kind of changed the headphone gauge, so there you go. Because actually, that didn't even really do anything for me, so yeah. I hope that's better. And hello, Ursa. Right, poor Ibuki, she didn't deserve that. I agree. She did not deserve that at all. Just try not to get exploded. These murderous Diglets. These guys just do straight up look like Diglets. Ooh, for me. Whee! Whee! Oh, I was doing that wrong. Oh. You know, it'd be better if I paid attention. Man, those noises sound like farts, like, or something. Here we go. Eat that! Right, yeah, as much as I do like Akane, yeah, Ibuki, she just had a certain energy to her. She was so great. I dedicate this fight to Ibuki. Right here, right now, in her honor. Hiyoko, not as much, you know, and I feel bad for Mikan. She clearly had an abusive upbringing. She definitely went through a lot of stuff. It doesn't excuse what she did, but she was clearly messed up, you know? But this is definitely for Ibuki. I'm fighting for her honor. Nagito needs to go because he makes everything harder. You know what? Yes. And here's the thing. I know a lot of people who love Nagito. And I think it's because he is like a complicated character. And I do agree with that. He is kind of a complicated character. But I just can't stand him. He drives me nuts. He's interesting in that like diabolical way that characters can be, you know? But he just, it's like, oh my God, you're such a jerk, Nagito. So I will readily admit I am part of the minority that does not care much for Nagito. Exactly, yeah. Just immediately in chapter 1, he was like, I'm gonna do a murder! It's like, you jerk. Oh, I've forgotten how to do the special move, but you know what? We'll figure it out. I am a button masher by trade, so eventually I will press the right button. Okay, so I know that's jump. That's good to know. Wah! This guy's design just straight up reminds me of like a Digimon. Allow me to envelop you in rainbows. Come over here. might not dedicate this exact fight to her, to Ibuki. I'm not doing the best at it, so. Come on. Get hit. Get wrecked. Come on. Come on. Get wrecked. Oh my god. Oh, I am not doing an epic gamer moment right now. This is... Oh my god. And hello, Sir Ikin. Yes, this is an interesting minigame, right? Because, oh my god, I'm like getting my butt handed to me. Because throughout the game, we know that Monami is fighting the Mono Beasts. Because every time we get an island opened up for us, it's because she went and she wrecked them. So it's nice that we get to do that. We get to play that part. We have the little mini game where we can do that. And I think that's fun. Oh my god, oh my god. Ibuki, lend me your cool rad strength. Oh, did we do it? Oh, so close, so close. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get wrecked with rainbows! Come on! Get wrecked with rainbows! Let's see. I did it? I wrecked him with rainbows? Did we do it? Yeah! I do dedicate this fight to Ibuki. Yeah! And yes, Sir Ikin back with more Danganronpa. So yeah. Let's hit save on that one. Oh man, it is making some weird noises. Let's. Okay. I was like, it just keeps doing the shooting noise. And then you're saying, you know what annoyed me? Mahiru was killed as revenge for Fuyuhiko's sister, but Mahiru wasn't even the killer in the arcade game. Yeah, no, it's true. That whole one was pretty cray-cray, in all honesty. Okay. Okay, let's see. I vaguely remember where we left off last time. All right. I must have left off in the middle of Hajime finishing his speech here. We were hoping things would progress smoothly. That's right. A common, ordinary progression would have been just fine. Like, for example, the enemy's lair crumbling right after you defeat the final boss, or your dead friend suddenly reappearing. It would have been just fine if things had progressed like that. That's the kind of old-school progression we were hoping for. Not this unreasonable turn of events. Oh, that's right.
I've been reborn in the rivers of hell.
Robo Nidai!
Nekomaru? Is that you?
That's right, we did get our buff boy back.
No matter how you look at it, I'm still me.
No matter how we look at it, this isn't you at all.
You guys are a strange lot. You have such big, wide eyes. Or perhaps you've all fallen in love with this metallic body of mine. I already know what you want to say just by looking in your eyes. Then again, I am a former team manager.
Is that what you thought we were trying to say with our eyes?
Huh? What happened? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Hey man, don't go scaring Miss Sonia with that strange-ass mask. As he raised his stammering voice, Kazuichi grabbed onto Nekomaru's head and... Come on, take it off! Ow! Oh, I forgot how awful my Nekomaru voice is to my vocal cords. Alright. And then you were saying, Akana, you better not challenge Monokuma again. We don't know if Nekomaru could take another hit. It's true. Akana's got to behave herself. She's got to stop trying to be like Goku and fight all the bad guys. Yeah, what he said. Or translated to, stop it! Why won't it come off? Wait, what? Are you friggin' kidding me? I love all their screams. All the voice actors just, mwah, they really give all their energy into these screams. And also, let's pause for a second and look at Soda's face here. Just this face. It's quite an interesting one. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. It's true, Monokuma warned us, but did we listen? Akane did not. Holy crap! It's not just for show!
It's not just for show, it's pure electricity. I've been reborn as pure electricity.
If you're seriously Nekomaru, that's my fault, right? You ended up getting a body like that. It's all my fault.
Sorry.
Sorry, Nekomaru. I don't know how to apologize for this.
Don't worry about it. A lot of stuff happens when you're alive.
You're too upbeat. Is this really okay?
If you keep sweating the small stuff, you're gonna end up getting more gray hairs. Commenting on every little thing he does is a waste of time.
But you're really Nekomaru, right? You came back for us, right? You can tell it's him with the way he grunts. There's no question.
That's right. I've resurrected from the depths of hell in shining silver.
How are you even okay with that? It doesn't even compare to my eye patch.
How can you accept that body? It's better to just be alive. Huh? It's better to just be alive. Don't you agree? If I'm alive, I could still talk to you all. If I'm alive, I could still fight. It doesn't matter what happens to my body. Not one bit.
Oh boy.
You're amazing. Nekomaru is brimming with hope.
It's better to just be alive. I do understand what Nekomaru is saying, but no matter how we make sense of this, it's just too weird. This isn't a novel or a movie. This is reality. Could something this unexplainable really be allowed to happen? No, instead, why did this happen? We see Akane bum rush to Monokuma. And then, hello! Hello, Oni, how are you doing? Oh man, Depression 2, my favorite. Yeah, you know what? That is a good name for this game, isn't it? Faux show.
Anyway, I'm glad. That's fine, right? Right? Nekomaru definitely came back to us.
What's this?
My! Am I interrupting your touching reunion? Why is Nekomaru a robot? Unfortunately, it was truly difficult to save Nekomaru from the jaws of death. But they don't call me the psychopop magician for nothing.
Goodness.
Such a...
Wonderful before and after has occurred.
This game is weird when it'll just randomly do voices. Like, it doesn't do it a lot, but it'll do it occasionally, and sometimes you expect it, and other times it's just randomly thrown in.
It appears to be a little too dramatic. Thanks to that, I'm getting stabbed by all these envious stares.
Hey, if you're really a robot, what's going on with your thought process? Is that a program too? What happened to the other stuff, like your self-awareness and...
Fool! How many times do I have to tell you that it doesn't matter? No matter what shape or form I take, I am Nekomaru Nidai!
Is he? Is he going to power through the rest of his life with his new abilities? That kind of reaction. Looks like you really are self-aware. That means this technology is insane! I've never seen or heard anything like this before.
What the commoner considers advanced is not much of an advancement. If you think advancements exist in colleges and laboratories, that's a huge misunderstanding. The real advancements exist in the place where you can pass on that talent.
And you're saying that's you? Were you really that amazing? Stop admiring him. You stupid stuffed toy! Don't go screwing with people's bodies like that! Hold on. If you harm Monokuma, you're going to...
You intend to defy me yet again? You're quite the barbarian. Jeez, this time you will definitely fall prey to my Monokuma bazooka!
Once again, the world shook and turned stark white, as if the surrounding environment and all sound was blown away by the impact, turning everything completely white. And within that whiteness, I heard that voice yet again.
Nekomaru!
That didn't faze me at all! Check it out! I'm intact! I have no injuries at all!
Hey.
Are you fucking serious? He took that blast and doesn't even have a single scratch! Awesome! He's seriously a real robot!
Ooh, a little quick stretchy for the Grezy. Okay. And then, oh, hey! So yeah, you were saying you haven't seen me since the Breath of the Wild stream. I've been doing well. Just been playing a lot of DST and trying to do some recordings of that for our YouTube channel. So that's kind of what I've been doing. And also just getting distracted a lot of the time. But how have you been? I hope that you're doing well, Rising. I hope everybody's doing well, by the way. I do like how Soda is just so excited. He's so into this whole robotics thing. He's like, yes! Hey, can you let me disassemble you? Okay, that's a little too excited. Can you let me disassemble you and show me your insides?
Oh, thank you!
If I get disassembled, I'll end up dying.
I suppose I should fill you in. Even though he's a robot now, if Nekomaru is killed, it's still going to count as murder, okay? Of course, it's possible that Nekomaru might kill someone instead.
Don't say such foolish things. That will never happen.
With all that in mind, you guys enjoy the killing school trip together.
Once again, I hope we can all get along.
It's impossible.
It's gonna be a while before I can mentally process this.
Will Nekomaru never return to his original form? If that is the case, it is a burden for Nekomaru.
Hey, it's not like I came back as a monster. I'm just a robot now.
I'm sorry, I can't really see a difference. Yeah, you're a monster. Well, just consider this a little promotion. By making a robot one of the main characters, a genuine mystery is transformed into a sci-fi mystery. And the hard-boiled is transformed into cyberpunk. You're totally destroying the genres. Ah, well, who cares? As long as it's fun, it's totally fine.
Wow, Monokuma is just so jazzed as usual. And Rising, you were saying, I too have been working on planning some stuff. Same for me with the YouTube and announcing something big on Twitter. And I'm also planning to move by mid-August. Oh, wow, you've been really busy. Oh, my goodness. Well, I hope that the move goes well. And I hope that all the big stuff that you're going to be doing on Twitter and all the stuff you're doing on YouTube, I hope it all goes great and, you know, goes off without a hitch. I'll be crossing my fingers for you. You've got this. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Okay, we're Hajime.
As I listened to Monokuma's boisterous laugh, once again, I was forced to accept. This island is not the day-to-day world I know. It's a mad world.
Sorry, all of a sudden that song Mad World just got into my head. All around me are familiar places. Oh my goodness. Anyway,
The island is not the day-to-day world I know. It's a mad world where the strange is accepted as normal. Causes, reasoning, circumstances, foreshadowing. These things don't apply here at all. That's what it means to live in a mad world. Alright, Chapter 4. Do Ultimate robots dream of clockwork? I might have missed part of that. Alright. The next morning, we gathered at the hotel, restaurant, like we always do. Man, the food today was awesome as usual. As always, you sure do eat a lot. I feel relaxed just by looking at you. It's impossible not to worry about it. No matter what, this feels really strange. It's not something I'll get used to easily.
Anyway, what are you gonna do? Mekamaru?
I like that.
Mekamaru? You're used to him already? What am I gonna do?
For food, do you need, like, oil? Regular? Premium?
Nah, he doesn't need oil. Since he said he's pure electricity, maybe he's battery powered or something. I could totally eat normal food, especially rice dishes. I can't keep my eyes off them. However, I've been feeling a little down today, so I don't have much of an appetite. Are you malfunctioning? If you show me your insides, I can fix you up, you know.
Yeah, you tell him.
No means no! What, so you're here too? I'm sorry. I should know my place and not speak out of turn when everyone's gathered together like this. However, I just wanted to make sure I spoke to you about what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday? That person Mikan called her beloved. I can't help thinking about that, and it won't get out of my head.
Also, yeah, Hajime, what happened yesterday besides the murder of many other people? Well, an execution, still a murder. Yeah, either way. A lot of shit happened yesterday, Hajime. What are you talking about? Did you forget already? And then Rising, you were saying, yeah, if you see it, you see it. I do believe we're mutuals, so I'm sure you'll end up seeing it eventually. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'll be keeping an eye out for sure.
Am I just a coward for worrying about that? It crossed my mind as well, but based on how she phrased it.
So this is the end. This is really... Now I can go to my beloved and be forgiven. I can finally see my beloved. Please forgive me, as my hopes of finally seeing you die with me.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
It was as if she was speaking to an entity that does not exist in this world. Then there's nothing to worry about. More importantly, we should be thinking about the future Foundation, our enemy. If the fearsome organization known as World Ender is truly responsible for our imprisonment,
You will die!
then investigating who's behind that organization is our top priority.
Right, best man, you are right. Oh, and Ryan? Noted. Okay, I will keep that in mind. I feel bad because if people tell me these things sometimes, especially if I don't see them for a while or if I don't stream for a bit, I might forget. So I apologize in the future if I also forget that. But thank you for telling me. I'll do my best to remember that.
The Future Foundation. That word. Future!
Sorry. I couldn't help it. Squidward, you know.
Does it have anything to do with that ancient ruin? I mean, there's no doubt that that symbol on the door to the ancient ruin was the Japanese word for future. If that's the case, it might be better if we investigate the ancient ruins again later.
However,
The more I think about it, the less sense it makes. Why would an organization that's secretly plotting to end the world make us suffer like this?
They went to a lot of trouble to abduct us and bring us to this island. Not only that, they took away several years' worth of our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy, for reasons that are also unknown. Future Foundation! World Ender! Ha! There's obviously something wrong with you if you believe in something so unrealistic. You're one to talk. But what should we be most concerned about as it relates to the Future Foundation? Is the traitor from the Future Foundation that's hiding among us. I wonder who it is.
Oh yeah, speaking of Among Us, I was watching The Round Table this morning. It's a YouTube channel. And they talk about cartoons and stuff a lot. And they were mentioning that I guess the guy who created Infinity Train is making an Among Us cartoon. And it's going to be like, I guess, adult oriented. So it sounds like it's going to be really cool. So I'm excited because I loved Infinity Train. I thought it was really good. And I trust him to do something really cool with it. So if you hadn't heard about that and you like Among Us, just letting you know. Aw, thank you, Rye. That's very kind of you. I'm glad that you like the voices I do for some of the girls. Thank you. And I know I'm definitely not the best with the masculine voices. So, you know, but I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. The true identity of the outsider hiding among us is trying to ensnare us. Nagito's obviously the most suspicious, though. Even a childish organization blathering about ending the world won't accept someone like me. Nobody wants a worthless human like me to join their group. You guys should know that feeling well, right?
And that's the reason why you're not the traitor. I don't understand your theory at all.
Then who do you think is the most suspicious? I nominate Hajime! Huh? Well, isn't it normal to doubt the most unlikely candidate? Not just that, you're the only one here who still doesn't know what ultimate talent you possess.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Aw, and Rye, that's really sweet. Thank you. I would honestly like to do that. That is something that I want to do. I did audition for one time. It was like a fan game that somebody was, or not a fan game, sorry. It was a game that somebody was making, and they were posting auditions for it, like on Twitter. And one of my mutual friends through VTubing was like, I'm gonna do it, you should do it. And I was like, okay. So that was like the literal first audition I've ever done for that. Nothing happened from it, but you know, it was still good to try. So I might try more of those in the future. And hearing like, you know, stuff like that makes me feel even more confident to try that. So thank you, right? I really do appreciate that. Oh yes.
If we're basing this on an outsider hiding among a group of ultimates, Hajime would be doubted right away. Then Hajime is the traitor? Oh, of course not. What are you even saying? You shouldn't raise your voice like that. We might become even more suspicious of you. This is obviously your fault.
Stop fighting.
Don't you think fighting with ourselves like this is Monokuma's trap? That might be true, but... All right, I'll handle this. Just leave this matter to me. What do you mean? To eliminate this tense atmosphere, allow me to present to you my new function that I discovered last night. New function? Don't tell me. Is it flying? Can you fly? It's not a conventional function like that. It's far more practical and novel. Now then, let's go!
I'm trying to remember. It might be... Is it like a disco light? Like, can he do that? I can't remember what he did. Or is it like bubbles? I'm trying to think of what it would be, because I'm pretty sure it's something silly. We'll see it in just a second. Boom! I forgot his eyes were like fountains. Here I was all like, oh, it's like bubbles, right? Nope. Anybody thirsty for some Nekomaru tears? Okay, I'll let you guys drink up that scene. Let me see what Rai was saying. Or heck, here's a suggestion. You could try doing voiceovers for female roles for YouTube shorts on your channel. I have plans to do so myself, actually, for my own. Oh, that's a good idea. I will definitely keep that in mind. And I will put that motivation onto you as well and say, go for it. If you had plans to do it and it's something you want to do, I say go for it. You have my praise, my encouragement, whatever you need. You got it. And I will try the same myself. So thank you for that suggestion as well. Just as the image, because he's like also tuning his like ear things too to do it, I think. Oh, it's just a great image. I love it.
Behold!
Nekomaru is crying?
Hardly. I'm not crying. My right eye dispenses cola, and my left eye dispenses Rubio's tea. Behold! Why are you a soda fountain? I know we'll be here all day if we keep commenting on every little thing you do, but what the hell was Monokuma thinking giving you a function like that?
That guy, he's definitely fooling around.
Oh my goodness. Now with Nekomaru being back in the group, I'm like, oh my god, my throat.
Monokuma's just toying with other people's bodies.
I too was modified by Monokuma, so I totally understand how Nekomaru feels.
But don't be depressed. You'll get used to it. It's surprising how quickly you'll get used to it.
Don't go butting into our conversation all of a sudden. I'll kill you until you die from it, you stupid rabbit. That's an extremely violent thing to say to someone. And again, Monami hate for no reason. I realize they're sus, and I get why they're sus, but she is a precious bean. Stop the slander. Let's see. And Ryan, you were saying, only thing I need is a better mic for it. My current one isn't ideal. Oh, I feel that. What do we have? So I know that we have we got like a blue, I think is it a blue Yeti mic? Yeah, pretty sure. So what we have is that, and it works pretty well for what we do. So I don't know if that would help as a suggestion on what to get, but yeah, whatever mic you end up getting, all the more power to you. I'm sure you'll find the right one. All right. Fuyuhiko. You showing up at this time means, did you come to tell us that you've defeated another mono beast?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
Sorry.
Ta-da! You're correct! Once again, you can visit a new island, so please take this opportunity to get along with everyone.
I ain't going. What a drag. Even if we go to the new island, it's not like we're gonna find a way to escape this place, right?
Rather, I feel as though the opportunity to kill increases every time we go to a new island. So, it might be best if we do not go.
I don't know what you're planning, fiend, but we're not going to fall for it.
That's a misunderstanding. I was just...
Jeez, how annoying.
Just stay back and leave the rest to your big brother. I'll give you an example of how to lure these guys to you, little sis. What are you doing? You're acting like we're allies or something.
Delicious? What the heck?
It's impossible to defend against it or evade it.
Sure.
There now that I've bumped up the annoying one. Okay, since you guys are feeling down in the dumps, I'll make you guys so excited your noses will bleed. Compared to the earlier investigations, I've prepared a special treat that's completely different than before. Treat?
Nice!
Oh, you took the bait? I guess it's true. If you want to get a shut-in out of their room, carrots work the best.
Who the fuck cares about that? Hurry up and tell us what the treat is. It better be a Snickers bar.
It's an amazing treat. Don't wet your pants. Well, it's okay if you do, just don't spray it on me. Ew. I prepared a bunch of stuff you guys might find interesting on the new island, such as clues about the Future Foundation.
Huh?
Such as parts that may be useful for making a ship.
Are you for real?
And also, your student profiles from your time at Hope's Peak Academy.
Huh?
Do your best to explore. Take care.
Hey.
What should we do?
You know, right?
Our only option is to go. Obviously, we might be able to go home if we have ship parts. I plan to go too. If there are clues about the Future Foundation, we need to make sure we see them.
Hajime.
What about you, Hajime? Of course you're going, right? If you look at your student profile, you might be able to find out what your shining talent is. It's a chance for you to clear any suspicions, right? What suspicions? I don't think anyone here doubts me. Oh, I see. But if there's a clue about my talent, I want to know what it is. The reason Hope's Peak Academy chose me. The talent I possess. These things matter to me. There's no way I'm not worried about it. It seems you've all prepared yourselves for the worst.
Starting to get pumped up.
That means we're gonna go, right?
If everyone is going, I shall accompany you as well. But there's also a possibility that Monokuma set a trap. We should be careful where we step.
I can't stop thinking about that ancient ruin that might hold clues about the future foundation. But we should start exploring the new island.
Yeah. That would be good. How's my pet doing? Hang on. Gotta remember my buttons.
Oh, look at my Goromi. Hello. Oh, you're so cute.
Here. Little present. Oh, I don't have much. Here, have a card roll. For you! And then, Rai, you were saying, well, the good news is where I'm moving in with a friend who is a really knowledgeable tech person, so she knows almost whatever I need to know for all my tech needs. Oh, that's awesome. That's how I am with Ergo. I'm very lucky that I'm married to someone who knows about computers and other tech-related things. Anytime I have an issue, on or off stream, I'm like, Ergo! And he's great at assisting me and helping me figure out where to look for whatever I need to find. So definitely, I'm glad that you will have that with your friend when you move in. So that's great. All right. Oh, yeah. I guess we're going. You know what? Let's go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Do. I don't know why I expected anyone to be sitting there. I thought maybe, we could talk an extra second with Chiaki or somebody, What I really want to do is I want to hang out. I want to do some more free time. I need to hang out with Best Guy Gundam. I just need to. It is important. Oh, nope, hang on. I also want to go. Will it let me go into my house now or not? It might be like, no, you have to explore the third island. I knew it. Okay. I guess I should go investigate, even though I kind of want to find out how many Monokuma sticker things I found. But even if I knew I needed more from the other island, it wouldn't let me go to that island until I visit this one. Will it let me go to the beach, though? I want to get some, more presents. Could I maybe do that? Run with your gazelle legs, Hajime! Run! Will it let me? Ah, dang it. Okay, no. Fine. I'll wait. You said that would be you. Mori, help! Yup. I totally feel that. You and I, we are very similar with that then, for sure. Do. Man, Hajime's getting his steps in. Is this the new one? No, the third island is the one we were on before. So now that's right, chapter 4. That's right, 4th island. I could count. Oh, I should check my pet. I know with the steppies, we might have things to clean. Yep, I knew it. I got you, Gormy. I got you. The mono beast that was blocking this bridge has disappeared all of a sudden. I've been wondering this for a while, but how is something as pathetic as Monami able to defeat a mono beast? With rainbows. We did that in the very beginning of this stream, Hajime, with epic, awesome rainbow laser beams. No, it'd just be a waste of time to think about something like that. It's useless to think about things that are a waste of time. I've learned that much during my time here. Rainbow lasers are not a waste of time. As I walked across the bridge, I started to see the scenery on the new island on the other side.
this an amusement park?
It's like this whole island is one giant amusement park. It looks fun, amazing, exciting, thrilling. That just makes it, yeah, I agree, Hajime. It does make it look creepier. Well, off-brand Disneyland, anyone? Oh, you're asking if I use Discord? Yeah, I think occasionally when Nightbot posts, I think it also posts the Discord. Yeah, it does. Hang on, will it let me copy it right now? Nope. Okay. Well, if you give it a bit, Nightbot should hopefully post that again in just a little bit. Or I could try to send it to you later on if you need it. But yes, short answer, we have one, yes. It's like building out of a fairy tale, minus the creepy looking train. I don't really understand this concept. What kind of attraction is this supposed to be? Where are we supposed to find clues about the future foundation in an amusement park? How about you? Did you find anything? Like your school profile, maybe? Oh, also, yeah, I should reference the thing that Nightbot posts is our Discord server. But like, I also use Discord outside of that server as well. So like, if you're talking about like messaging and stuff, that's perfectly fine. I totally see messages on Discord. You're saying, I've got my own server too, and I'd absolutely love to have you. You have my, giving me some good vibes, and I'd love to have you. Oh, of course, sure. Yeah, you are more than welcome. More than welcome to do that. Absolutely. I would love to see yours as well. So I looked at that Monokuma train, and it's like, it's got its arm out, which looks weird to me, because like you would expect kind of like a Thomas and the Tank Engine kind of thing, where it's just the face, but he's got his arm out too, so it's just like, ah, he's coming to get you. And Celestia, you were saying, I wonder when we'll learn why we were accepted for Hope's Peak. Well, trying to remember exactly. Did we figure that out? So that might happen at the end of this chapter, if I'm remembering correctly. So may not have to wait too long. And oh, that's good to know that yours is very filtered. You don't trust or if you don't trust them, you don't let them in. It's a direct invite from me only. That is a good way to do things. I like that. That is good. So absolutely, I would love an invite for sure. All right. Sorry, back to looking at Thomas the Tank Engine, not Monokuma. How about you? Did you find anything? Like your school profile, maybe? Yeah, it told me I'm the killer. No. Let's see. Yeah, let's look at the train. It's supposed to be a cute-looking train, but the design totally ruins it.
Welcome to the Funhouse!
Funhouse?
Indeed.
Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. Definitely gonna need it with Nekomaru back in the group. Much appreciated. Oh, that was a good idea that you tried doing that. But you saw it from before? Yeah. If you scrolled up, it was one of the first few posts up there, so yes, absolutely.
With this train I'm conducting, I shall take you all to the Funhouse.
Nevertheless, your body will be crushed asunder by then.
Oh. Then there's no way I'm riding that thing.
You'd never be able to ride it anyway. You know, in order to go to the Funhouse, all of you guys have to ride this train.
All of us?
If you want to try to go to the Funhouse, you gotta assemble everyone here.
Your body will be crushed asunder by then.
I'm getting the sign we're going to be crushed asunder. This obviously smells fishy. This is clearly a trap. I've decided I'm never going to ride this thing. Oh, Hajime. If only it were that easy. Ooh, a roller coaster.
Nifty.
There's even a roller coaster here. Well, obviously, since it's an amusement park.
Too bad it's still under maintenance. The ride isn't intense enough yet, so I'm in the middle of powering it up like crazy.
I don't think you need to do that. It's not like anyone's going to ride this anyway.
Now, don't say that. I also prepared a prize for you.
You're planning to bait us with a prize? Again?
Look forward to it, okay?
Anyway, please enjoy the other attractions first. I'll make sure I finish the maintenance by then.
For now, I should come back here after I've checked out the other areas. What am I gonna do? I should think about that when the time comes.
Oh, and yeah, no, absolutely, right. Go ahead. Absolutely. I give you my consent to send me a DM for the invite. Absolutely. No stress there. But thank you for double checking.
Yahoo! A roller coaster! Roller coasters are the only reason to go to amusement parks. There's nothing like a good thrill ride. Apparently, it's still under maintenance, but I'll be the first in line to ride it as soon as it's fixed.
Feel free to ride it on your own, Akane. Some little Grezy lore for you. I don't do well with roller coasters. Like, I'm okay with them, but it's the anticipation beforehand that usually drives me insane. Like, it makes me so uncomfortable. I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. And I feel like I'm like gonna yarf already, you know? I hate the drop sensation. That's the thing I hate the most. So like, whenever I am on roller coasters, I'm usually like huddled over the seat, like, like clutching on like really tight, like, no, because I just hate that feeling. Ugh. Also, wow. Look at it. Definitely mouse themed. I wonder why. The amusement park's castle. It's mouse themed. There's a lot of different things I could say about this building, but I probably shouldn't say anything at all. What?
Mice are the only thing I can't handle.
Who cares? You too? You don't like mice either?
Well, we're siblings after all. No, not mice. I don't like them. They're gonna chew through my ears.
What a couple of loudmouths. I feel like my stress level just keeps rising around them. Hello, Gundam! Hey, I was just wondering, if a mere human is going to offer his opinion to me, an overlord, fascinating, you fiend. I'll play your game, you rogue. Come, tell me, try to satisfy my 4 dark devas of destruction. That's right, those hamsters could probably pass for mice, right? So maybe you could defeat Monokuma and Monami with your hamsters. I already told you, hamsters are merely their temporary form. A fiend like you is incapable of imagining what would happen once they shed their transient guises. Ignorance is horrendous. That's why it's only interesting to converse with humans once in a while. That's a mood. He gave some roundabout excuse that makes no sense, but my guess is he doesn't want to put them in danger.
Oh my.
This building is full of dangerous areas. I feel like I should say something about it. Wow, what a coincidence. I was just thinking the same. Well, no matter how fancy it is, it's got nothing on Miss Sonia's castle. After all, she's the real deal. Miss Sonia's a 100% pure princess who lives in a 100% pure castle. Don't talk so confidently about a castle you've never seen before. All right, taking a pre-hydrate here, because I'm going to hydrate again right now. There we go. All right, Nekomara, what you got? Beep, beep, beep. Hey, are you okay? There's a strange mechanical sound coming from your body. No, I guess it's okay. Since he's a robot, it makes sense that he makes mechanical noises now. That sound means I'm feeling emotionally charged right now. I see. Your body makes noises based on your feelings. Okay. Just now I've activated a new function. A new function? Is it flying? Can you finally fly? Now then, prepare!
It opened? Is that a clock?
I'm able to sense the passage of time. I don't even need to look at clocks anymore. Whether it's training, meals, or baths. There's no doubt this feature is useful in a variety of situations.
Yeah.
It comes out of your chest. What are you, a cuckoo clock?
Yes.
Hold on.
A cuckoo clock. Don't compare me to those everyday clocks. This is a highly efficient radio clock.
Radio clock?
It's a type of clock that receives radio signals so it can automatically update the time it fixes. Or intervals. Whatever he just said. Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock. That's right, it's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. I've become a Time Lord!
Doctor Who fans, there you go.
Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. That Monokuma, he's definitely toying with people's bodies.
And Rai, you're saying my tongue is still bothering me. I burned it last night when I had Hot Pockets for dinner. Melted cheeses, ouch. Oh my gosh, I've been there. I have been there so many times. And it's interesting that you say that, because last night, my husband Ergo and I, we were eating enchiladas, because we got these it was like a frozen meal thing, so we were trying it out, and it was fine. But when I ate it first, I didn't realize how hot the inside was, and I was like, so I kind of got a little burn on my tongue as well. So it was funny that you said that. I was like, oh yeah, I've also got a smidgen of a burned tongue because of my enchilada. So I had an enchilada, you had a Hot Pocket. They both were coming for us yesterday. They were both like, hey, Ryan, Grezy, you're too hungry and you're impatient. Here we go. And Hot Pockets are tricky because sometimes you'll wait a good amount of time thinking, it's fine. And then you bite in and you're like, no, it's still hot. Still lava hot inside. So yeah. So rip both of our tongues, but hopefully we'll be okay. I know mine, it doesn't feel that bad anymore. It's just that slight, kind of feeling where you're like, you know it's there. It's like this tiny little spot on my tongue where I'm just like, I feel it. How about Grezy? Yeah, right? I love it. That's the fusion name right there. Okay, that's right. Oh, here. Oh, that's right. We should go into the castle. Well, let us. Oh, nope. Huh, it's locked.
Ooh, how exciting.
Maybe a bunch of mice are pressed up against the other side of the door. Just thinking about it is too awful. No, not mice. No!
Anyway, it looks like we can't go in here. Seems that way.
Whip, 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 whip. Could I have looked at that ice cream stall? Nope. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh wow, that poor house.
There's a creepy looking building that doesn't seem like it belongs in an amusement park. Is it supposed to be a haunted house?
I don't really understand it, but this island certainly feels festive.
Perhaps.
If Yoko and Ibuki were here, they would have definitely enjoyed this.
I don't like this.
What the hell is wrong with this island? Why is this here when they're forcing us to kill each other? This is in such bad taste.
Oh, well, yeah, we already know those monitors exist. That's not different. I wondered if that said shit. It did. Shit at me. That's so mean. That's so mean. Monami is precious. How dare they? The sign at the top of the building definitely says horror house, but it's like whatever building used to be here was converted into a haunted house or something. Ever since he took away my magic stick, Monokuma's been doing whatever he pleases. I've been reduced to the role of an unwanted child. My influence is weaker than it's ever been. And not just that, look what he did to my house. This is too much. There's nothing good about this at all. If this keeps
moves up, history will remember me as the greatest character to ever become a one-shot punchline. Hajime, you were here?
You didn't notice until now?
How terrible of me as your teacher to cry in front of one of my students.
That haunted house over there, is that your house?
Ooh, it was, but Monokuma kept bullying me and it ended up like this. It was supposed to be cute. My house was supposed to be cute. You can't. I understand that you're interested, but you cannot go inside. Even teachers have a private side that their students aren't allowed to see. Also, you're a boy of a certain age. If you come inside, I'll make sure I leave the door open halfway. Otherwise, my mommy won't shut up about it. What am I saying? It's just a what-if scenario, okay?
Wow. Anyway, this is Monami's house, and it's safe to say that we're not allowed inside. So it's a waste of time to stay here any longer. I should hurry and go somewhere else. All right, I think it's time I headed over to the roller coaster. Also, wow, it's got like a skull mask up there or something. Jeez. I don't want to go to the roller coaster. I don't wanna. Will it let me do other stuff? Do I have to stay here? But we've explored. We have. We've explored the island. I want to get more presents.
Yo.
Everybody here?
Want me to tell you?
Hey, want to know something cool? According to Monokuma, we'll get a treat if we ride the roller coaster together.
Hey.
I'm not riding that thing. Didn't I tell you I get crazy car sick?
Welcome! Welcome to the main attraction of this amusement park, the Great Ultra Delicious Coaster.
Is it really true that we'll get a prize for riding this?
Sure thing.
What's the prize?
Oh no, that's the surprise for you after this riding this.
Hey, do we really have to ride this together?
You sing.
Didn't I tell you already? Are those ears for decoration?
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Now, it's gonna be fine.
Thrill rides are sweet.
I already know.
Everyone who likes them always says that, but I already know that they're not fun at all. The only time I will say, same here, Soda. But there's a possibility that the prize is gonna be those ship parts, you know? That might be true, but...
Might I ask, where will this ride take us? It won't take us anywhere. It's just gonna circle around and come back here. What is the meaning behind that?
Have you never gone to an amusement park?
I am embarrassed to say that we do not have these in my country.
I see. I've only gone to an amusement park once during my childhood. But it was an amusement park in the hell filled with man-eating demons.
There are amusement parks in hell? I have never heard of such a thing. By all means, please allow me to accompany you next time.
Don't do it, Miss Sonia. This guy has a habit of lying.
Does he?
The entrance fee is the blood of a virgin. I shall offer you up your blood as tribute.
Oh, that is a shame. It seems my blood cannot be used as the entrance fee.
Wow! That's a way to say that. Wow. What does that mean, Miss Sonia? Hey everyone, let's stop talking about that. It's just going to be a waste of time if we stand around like this. Why don't we just try riding it?
Obviously wrong.
Why do we have to just try riding it? Nekomaru, can I leave this to you? Leave it to me! Hey, stop it, let me go! Ah! But despite his desperate struggling, Kazuichi got stuffed into the roller coaster.
All aboard the Great Ultra Delicious Coaster.
With Monokuma's shout, the roller coaster took off at maximum speed. Yeah, poor Soda. Look at that! Look at this! Aw, look how fun they're having. Nekomaru's just in the back like, "Aah!"
His like bolts are flying out. Akane's just living. Nagito actually looks like he's enjoying himself. Gundam looks like he hates it. Fuyahiko seems okay. Soda is passed out. And then our best girl is just having a good time. So is Sonia. And Hajime. Hajime seems to be having a good time too.
What overwhelming G-force! It feels like all the screws in my body are gonna fly off! Be still, my heart!
Gundam, be still my heart.
So much fun.
I'm gonna die. Let me die.
Oh, and I know this is kind of late, but Ryan, you were saying that fusions is one of your favorite concepts. Like, it's cool to see in anime and card games and such. I agree. I like fusion stuff too. They're always really interesting to see.
All right, we've arrived. How was it? Wasn't that fun?
So it's finally over. That was a little too intense.
Let's go in on it one more time. I agree. Once more.
No friggin' way.
Hey, more importantly, where's our treat?
Indeed.
Oh, yes. Here you go. The treat's this file.
This symbol. It's the same symbol that's on the door of the ancient ruin. If so, this file must be a file from the Future Foundation. Will we be able to find out who they are if we look at this?
Hey,
Is it alright if I check inside?
Sure thing. Do whatever you like.
We gathered around Nagito as he received the file and stared at him intensely as he carefully turned the pages. Hope's Peak Academy ironically became the site of the Killing Skull game. The mastermind behind the plan locked the students inside the academy and forced them to kill each other. The students who were pushed to their limit eventually reached a state of heightened paranoia, and that's how the killing began.
Look at our precious Babs from the first game. I see Taka and I see Chihiro. Oh, precious babies.
The killings committed by those students lasted several days, but at a certain point, the curtain suddenly fell. A group of students united and staged a counterattack against the mastermind, who paid with their life. With this, the 6 students who survived were able to escape the academy. Hey, aren't these photos on the left photos of the 6 people who survived? Then what does this mean? Why is he in this photo? I looked down at where Nagito was pointing. Huh? He was much thinner, as if he was an entirely different person, but he looked exactly like someone we knew. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He looked exactly like him, the first victim on this island.
What?
This definitely looks like Byakuya. Why is Byakuya's photo in here?
this is...
Now, what does this mean? Like, what's this killing culture that they were talking about? It looks like the killings were involved and resemble this set of killings that happened before. And that took place inside Hope's Peak Academy. Hold on! Did these fucked up killings actually happen inside the Hope's Peak Academy?
It's impossible.
There's no way the teachers or the police would let that happen! However, what if the Future Foundation, World Ender, was the one who initiated this? You mean that the organization was the one who took over Hope's Peak then? That's impossible! How stupid! If Byakuya were still alive, we would have been able to learn the details of this. How unfortunate.
We lost our memories, correct? That should have applied to Byakuya as well. Also, Byakuya never said a word about such a past actually existing.
Well, he was killed before he could. So he became the first victim before he could tell us about any of this? Perhaps that's what Byakuya was planning to talk to me about. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn, for a long time, my life has been a living hell. Was he Specifically referring to this killing school trip? Anyway, as long as Byakuya is no longer with us, we have no choice but to ask Monokuma. How does this killing school life that occurred at Hope's Peak Academy relate to this island?
The only thing I can say is, all the answers are in your school memories that were taken away.
Then give them back! Give those memories back to us!
The Future Foundation took your memories, and I can't do anything about it in my current state.
Regardless, it's unforgivable. I will never forgive those who try to trample hope. They should all be destroyed. This isn't making sense again. How fucking annoying! Whatever, man. Just let me go back home. Where the hell are the ship parts?
Oh, who knows? They should be somewhere on this island.
I have searched this island once through, but I did not find ship parts anywhere.
No, the funhouse should still be left.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Based on what I've heard, it seems we cannot access this unless we are all gathered together, correct?
Ding ding! Correct! That's right! The treats you can't find yet are all hidden inside the funhouse.
Then the ship parts should be there, right? No, not just the ship parts. If he means all the treats, that also includes our Hope's Peak Academy student profiles. Which means a clue about my talent should be in there too. It might be a trap. It might be a trap, but it's like we're already caught in a trap then. Everyone, let's go. Let's try going to the funhouse.
However,
I see. Is that really all right? The funhouse is that creepy-looking building, right?
But we have no other choice. I mean, we might be able to obtain the ship parts if we go there.
Or you could just take apart this roller coaster. I'm just saying, do you need to go there? Do you?
And learn the secret of Hajime's talent too.
Yep.
Fine, I think we should listen to Hajime and head over to the funhouse as well.
Woohoo! Looks like you guys have decided.
I can't wait!
I have things to prepare, so I'll be going first. I'll see you later.
I'm not really on board with this idea, but if everyone says they're gonna go, I guess I have no choice. I guess I have to go with everyone.
I shall engulf this world.
Right. I was thinking the same thing. Get creative, kids. Come on. Exactly. They could take the pieces from the roller coaster. They could take the pieces from the castle or something. They could use the banners to make a sail. Ah! I mean, we all say this, but I know at the end of the day, Monokuma would just be like, no, I'll burn you. So, yeah. But still, Ryan and I, we know, we got this. And you were saying earlier, I guess the lore is deeper than I was aware. I thought Junko was the one behind all of Monokuma's actions. I guess we'll just have to see what happens, right? A lot of crazy, wacky stuff happens in this second game, let me tell you. The first game is great. Second game, whoa, excellent.
Plunging yourself into a trap is an act of sheer madness. That's what makes it truly interesting.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. I might have mentioned it before, so I apologize in advance if this is old news or if I've said this like 100 times and I've just forgotten about it. But the voice actor for Gundam, he's awesome. But he's also the voice of Megatron in Hollywood, in Universal Studios Hollywood, California. Like, yeah. If you wait, Hollywood, California, wherever it is, it's the Universal in California. He's the one who voices Megatron. It's awesome. When I learned that, my friend and I, we were just like, oh, "That's so cool!" Like, we want to go. We want to go. Like, I don't know if he's actually in the suit or if it's like, I feel like he would have to be. I don't think they just do voice recordings. Maybe. Yeah, it's not like a animatronic. I think it's just like an actual suit. Here I was thinking like, well, maybe it could be a robot, but then I'm like, no, I don't think we're there yet. We don't just have robots walking out in front of guests. Oh my god. But yeah, if I ever end up over in California, again and go to Universal there again, because I've been there once before. I'll definitely have to keep an eye out, and I'll do some sort of shout out to my boy Gundam. And right, my favorite Megatron voice was the voice from the Transformers animated series. Oh yeah, there's a lot of really great voices for like many different characters in the Transformers franchise for sure. They, especially, you know what, the villains, they usually get people who will go all out, which is why I'm glad they got Chris for the theme park, because just his voice as Gundam is so good. He's got such a good, like, deep voice. It's so cool.
That's what makes it truly interesting. Then it's decided.
But I mean, Chiaki doesn't want to go, so I mean, like, maybe we should listen to Chiaki. You know, she's pretty smart. This seems kind of sus. Just saying.
Maybe it's because we were shown a new mystery from that Future Foundation file, but I was panicking. I couldn't keep still after being forced to see more mysteries that didn't make sense.
Oh, and you were also saying, yeah, gosh darn it, gonna have to rewatch the anime. I only ever saw the anime of season 1. I will say, they didn't do an exact adaptation of this, because I wanted them to. I really wanted them to. But these characters are still in the anime. There's it's Danganronpa Hope and Despair arcs. There's like 2 different arcs. And they're really good. They're really good. They're very spoilery though, so I won't say much about them, but they are really good. I just wish that they had done an adaptation of this section though, because this would have been fun to see played out in an anime version too. But yeah, I recommend it.
Oh, and because of that panic, I completely forgot.
Oh yeah, speaking of how I was talking about Chiaki and we were talking about the anime, I love the opening for... Is it the opening or the ending? Oh, shoot. Pretty sure it's the opening. It's the opening for one of the arcs, either Hope or Despair. I can't remember which one. I think it's the Hope one. And it's really good. I love it. It's so good. Mwah! Don't remember what it's called. But all I know is Chiaki's in it, you know, like it ends with her turning her head and it's just like, it's so cool. But anyway, it's one of my favorites. I love that opening so much. Anyway,
Monokuma's traps are always far beyond our imagination. I completely forgot about that.
I wanted to get presents.
The madder the action, the more interesting it is.
Oops. Well, I was going to talk to them, but
I just need to get on this train, right?
Well, there's really no need to be cautious. It's not like it's gonna speed up, drop fly, or anything else.
I'm gonna believe you this time, so you better be telling the truth.
all right, let's go.
As soon as we all stepped on, the small train started slowly moving and went inside the dim tunnel.
Ladies and gentlemen, this train is heading toward the funhouse. Allow me to guide you all to the world of surprises on this train that runs toward glory. Please be careful of where you step. Also, it's dangerous to stand up all of a sudden. Well, it's not like you have time to do that.
What the heck?
Is this gas? Damn it. This was definitely a trap.
As soon as that white smoke surrounded us, our bodies started to feel soft, like mollusks. Our brains felt like they were starting to melt into a puddle of mush, and in the end, we lost consciousness.
Well, and Rai, you were saying really cool thing regarding Transformers. There was a collab between the franchise and Magic the Gathering, so you could use a Transformers card as your commander in the commander format of Magic's the Gathering. Oh, that's really cool. I love when they do cool collabs like that. That is always so fun. Well, I am glad that they did that, because I'm assuming that you're a Magic the Gathering fan, so if you're also a fan of Transformers, which it sounds like you are, then that must have been like a super cool collab to see. And speaking of really cool, sort of, this wallpaper. Look at that. Look at this this like animated wallpaper they got going on in this funhouse. I would like it for like a minute and then I'd be like, nope, I don't like it anymore. When I woke up, I was someplace that didn't make sense. It was clearly a place I've never seen before. My sense of reality was still hazy, so I wasn't able to react right away. Where is this? However, when I looked over at Nekomaru standing tall in a wide stance, my sense of reality felt even hazier. Man, I slept good.
Where are we?
What the hell is this? Voices expressing surprise and confusion began to surround me, one after another. It seems like the others have started to wake up as well.
Why was I sleeping at a place like this? Oh well, I should go back to sleep for a little longer.
Obviously wrong.
No, don't! You seriously can't!
Do to me.
I assume that this was that gas is doing.
Damn it.
That gas we were forced to breathe right after the train started moving. It must have knocked us all out. And then we were brought here. In that case, this must be the interior of the funhouse.
Welcome!
Welcome to the Strawberry House.
Strawberry House? Isn't this the funhouse?
Of course it's the Funhouse. Strawberry House is a part of the Funhouse.
A part, you say?
Allow me to explain.
This is Strawberry House in its entirety. You are currently at the indoor park located on the 3rd floor. As you can see, there's a lot of playground equipment with strawberry designs. How fancy! Now then, next is the 2nd floor. There's a lounge that's perfect for freshening up, and I prepared 5 guest rooms that are lined up like boom. The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air insulation. The standard room may have so-so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems. That concludes my explanation of the 2nd floor. Last but not least, the 1st floor of the Strawberry House. On this floor, there's a room called the Final Dead Room. That's all like boom! You can enter the Final Dead Room at any time, but be extra cautious when you pick the difficulty setting. On the same floor, there's a hallway called Strawberry Hall, and when you pass through it, there's a truly strange, enormous tower standing tall with a boom boom. It's called Strawberry Tower. Please use your own 2 feet to get a feel for what the inside of Strawberry Tower is like. This concludes the tour, but I think it was difficult to understand with my wordy explanation, so you should all use your own feet to explore the inside of the building. That's all from me. Any questions?
Hell yeah, we have questions!
Really? What's your question, really?
To bring us to the place like this, what are you planning to make us do it this time? That's right, I have a lot of questions, but let's start with the first one.
Didn't I explain it to you? This is the motive this time. An escape game!
Escape game?
The concept this time is a closed circle within a closed circle. Like Hope's Peak Academy back then, this funhouse is a completely closed space. There's only one way to get out of this closed space building. When the killing begins. I'll let you guys out when the next killing happens.
No! Oh, sorry.
No! Let the escape game begin.
Huh? What the? Here you go, Soda. We can't get out of here till the next killing happens? I knew this was a trap. Oh, I don't know what that happened there. I knew this was a trap, but I never expected it to be so straightforward.
Foolish of me.
If only I erected a magic barrier, I wouldn't have had to breathe that gas. I let my guard down and ended up falling asleep. Like, why would gas even work on a robot? That's supposed to be like when you make your move. Gas shouldn't pose a problem, but if they activate my sleep mode, even I won't stand a chance.
Sleep mode?
That's right. It's cutting-edge function that puts my other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia. Just press the good night button on the back of my neck, and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode.
Then what's the point of that function? Did I just tell you it puts my other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia?
Do you even need sleep?
In order to awaken from sleep mode, I just need to set the alarm in my chest. It's all possible with just one touch. Damn it, he's not even listening. He probably wants to live like humans as much as he can, such as the sad nature of robotic organisms. At any rate, Monokuma sure stuffed him with a lot of useless functions.
What about the soda eyes? That's not useless. If you get parched, you could just get a drink from his eyes.
Anyway, Mecha Maru must have lost consciousness because his button was pressed.
What a blunder! He must have taken advantage of that white smoke and went around me! I'll never let that happen again.
For now, why don't we look for the exit?
Exit? Is there even an exit? I mean, if there was, this wouldn't be a closed space, right? It'd make Monokuma's motive meaningless. What are you giving up for, dumbass? If we are brought inside this place, then there's definitely an exit somewhere. A heart that refuses to give up until the very end. That must be hope. Yes, I understand. Let's explore the inside of this building with that map we got.
Well, but exploring on your own is too dangerous. It might be better if we team up with someone.
Damn right.
Damn right. Then Akane, you come with me. Oh, that's an unusual combo. Could this guy be... It's nothing like that, idiot. There's just something I want to talk to her about.
I don't mind. Whatever's fine.
When you two stand right next to each other, there's a notable height difference. Drop it!
You.
Hey, if we're gonna go, let's hurry up and go.
Right.
Alright, well then we'll head ahead first. With those parting words, the two of them left. Sonia, I guess it's time we also... Sonia already left with Gundam. Huh? Aw, you got dumped.
Of course not.
Idiot, I didn't get dumped. Why would I get dumped? In fact, I'm really popular.
That's obviously not true.
I think it's time for me to get going too, so... Chiaki, would you like to go together?
Me?
Yep.
I haven't really had a chance to talk to you, so I thought this would be a great opportunity.
For now.
Then take me with you too. 3 people is okay, right? Huh? That's fine, but... I get it. Kazuichi's trying to avoid Hajime. Huh? Hey, what are you talking about? Avoid Hajime? It's nothing like that. What do you mean? Call it a hunch. Maybe Kazuichi can't stop thinking about it, you know? The possibility that you're the traitor. What? I just said what Kazuichi was feeling. Well, you know, truth is we don't know anything about you, so it's not my fault if I don't trust you. What does that mean? We've been together this whole time and you still don't know who I am?
Wrong.
Like that matters. It's not like I know the real you. Just like how we didn't know anything about Mikan. The real me? The only reason we're here is because you were the one who suggested we go to the funhouse, right? Are you saying I lured you guys here? Why would I do that? It's not that far-fetched, you know. I'm sorry, Hajime. I really do want to trust you, but I just can't yet. That's why I'm going with Chiaki. It's not like I want to go with Nagito either. But you're saying Nagito is more trustworthy than me? What the hell? Damn it, why did this happen? If that's the case, it is what it is. Why don't you come along with us, Kazuichi?
But...
It's fine, Chiaki. Just go.
Yep. Got it. I'll see you later.
With that, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Nagito all left together to explore the area. I guess we're the leftovers. Looks like we're not very well liked. It's not like complaining about it would change anything. We're just a traitor and a robot. I'm not the traitor. Oh, that's right. My apologies. Well then, let's show everyone else the value of leftovers. God, let's magnificently find the exit with our very own hands. If we do that, we'll solve everything. When people stop trusting you, it seriously sucks. There's a lot of different types of flowers blooming in the garden. Looks like there are sunflowers, but I guess there aren't any strawberries. Anything? Slide? Slide. Monokuma said that this open area is apparently an indoor park. As expected of Strawberry House, the playground equipment scattered about has a strawberry theme. Of course, I'm not a kid who'd be amused by something like this. Besides, I don't have time to play anyway. I mean, yeah, if the circumstances weren't so dire, I would love to slide on that. That looks like fun. Rye, you were saying before, so that, yeah, I like Magic, but it isn't my most favorite trading card game. My favorites are called Card Fight, Vanguard, and Digimon, the card game. And on the side, I work on my own trading card game when I have the inspiration and mood for it. Oh, that's so cool! I like that! I'm gonna take another sip. But yeah, that's really awesome. That's so cool that you're making your own card game. I hope that it's going well for you. But I know what you mean about when you have to like try to find the inspiration for stuff. Don't always have it, but you know, when you do, that's when you let it go. That's when you start going ham on it. I have those moments myself. Ooh, no, can't clicky on the chairs. What about up? Nothing up? Can I click on the swing? Nope. Okay. No matter where I look, every area is decorated with strawberry patterns. Oh, and thank you, Sir Egan. I will take that stretch. Yes, there we go. Thank you very much. I needed that. I'll probably only stream for another half hour. That way we can stream for about like a good 2-hour chunk. That's not bad. As long as we don't get into anything that's like super crazy. But yeah, most likely we'll do this for just a little bit more. I don't hate strawberries, but if these patterns continue, I might start to get sick of them. According to Monokuma's trap, the only thing on the 3rd floor is the part we're currently at. Then it looks like I don't have any business on this floor. Just so you know, Hajime, let me know whenever you're feeling thirsty. Is he talking about a soda fountain? I don't really want to drink anything that comes out of his eyes. I mean, I would maybe try it. Yeah, a little weird, but I would try it. Would you try Nekomaru's soda eye fountain? Sound off. Tell me, what would you do? According to the map, there should be guest rooms in the lounge on the 2nd floor. All right, I shall go explore the guest rooms. The lounge is all you. Yeah, got it. Yep, those are the guest rooms. Oof. Well, that's where we just came from, right? Here, maybe I should just go talk to him. Let's look at these. Oh, there's the lounge. Okay. What's up, Sonia? What's up, Gundam? So this is the lounge. This is also completely covered in strawberries. It's going to be difficult to relax here. I guess for now, I should look for things I might be able to use. How meaningless to think this savage tone would confuse me. I have waited for you, invading Black Dragon. Champy, exert your strength to your heart's content. I shall wait until Champy returns with his report. He has such a skillful control over his hamsters. He might really be able to communicate with them.
This place is supposed to be a lounge, but it seems I may not be able to calm myself and relax in here.
Seriously, I thought the amusement park was in bad taste, but this is even worse.
I agree. Monokuma's eccentric taste would shock even an Indian.
Shock an Indian? What the? Thanks to the wall clock, I know what time it is, but knowing the time isn't going to help things. Ah, there's a telephone. The fact that there's a phone in this building is clearly suspicious. Will I be able to call someone with this? When I walked towards the telephone, I immediately noticed it. What? What's this? Instead of a numbered buttons, there's just a single button with a grape image on it. But why grapes? Why not strawberries? Well, for now, I'll give it a press. Sounds like it's connecting to somewhere. But no one's picking up.
Let me tell you this.
What a mysterious device. It may be used for summoning rituals. A novice shouldn't carelessly touch it. It's probably not that dangerous. Aside from the button, it looks like any other regular telephone. But it doesn't work like a normal phone, and I don't even know where it's connecting to.
must be the will of causality.
What's going on? My 4 Dark Devas of Destruction are investigating the area, but it seems there's nothing of note to report.
Why have you given up? There may still be something on this floor we have not searched yet.
Yeah, you're right. It's still too soon to give up.
That matter to your discretion.
Good.
Alright, I should try exploring the first floor. I haven't seen it yet.
Nekomaru, your voice hurts my throat, but what do you got to say?
Why are you standing around here? Weren't you going to check out the guest rooms? Well, it seems that the standard room over there is already occupied.
Occupied?
I should go explore another place first.
There's a deluxe room. Standard room. I can hear voices inside. Sounds like someone's in there.
Hey!
Hey, what do you want to talk about?
Well, you know, I'm sure you don't want to hear this since I caused a similar incident. And I already know that a guy like me has no right to say this to you, but when I look at you, I just have to say something.
What?
Then spit it out.
You don't need to act so stubborn, you know, because I know what you're going through. The only reason you're standing here right now is because someone sacrificed himself for you. You feel guilty about that, isn't that right?
Hey, what are you talking about?
So you don't want to be honest about it, huh? Well, I understand that feeling too.
Seriously, what the hell are you talking about?
But like he said, it's better just to be alive. It might hurt to look at his painful appearance right now, but you're much better off because at least he's still alive. I mean, for me.
Huh?
Are you crying? Right now I feel very grateful to her, but I can't tell her that anymore. But you're different, so make sure you tell him how grateful you are.
Wait, so what are you trying to say again? Akane, take the worms out of your ears, girl. Oi! And then, let's see, so Rai, you were saying, I have a very expansive imagination, got the VTuber lore, some stories I've come up with throughout the years, an entire universe from our card games. Oh, that's so awesome, dude. Yeah, keep that up. Absolutely. Keep working with that. And Sarikan, you were saying, kind of late to the series to mention this, but I absolutely love how they did these first-person segments. Yeah, no, it's a pretty good element for the game. I like it too.
I quietly left the guest room so they wouldn't notice me.
Awkward. Eavesdropping, Hajime.
Fuyuhiko took the time to talk to her, but it looks like Akane didn't really understand the conversation. Is anyone really surprised about that?
Oh, that's right. We need to go... Hang on, wait. Yeah, we need to go to the first floor. Because we were up at the top. Yeah, here we go.
There wasn't anything terribly important on the 3rd floor or the 2nd floor, but that doesn't mean there's nothing here. I should look around thoroughly.
Whew. Well, don't that look like fun?
This door looks like it gives off a different vibe compared to everything else. The final dead room?
Allow me to explain.
The final dead room is a challenge given to you by Headmaster Monokuma. Only those who win the life-threatening game that occurs in this room will be able to reach the Octagon, the fabled Holy Land where the ultimate weapon sleeps. Now then, if you're feeling heroic and you're willing to risk your life to continue living, you should challenge the final dead room.
Life-threatening game? What the hell is that? Did he just say I can obtain the ultimate weapon if I win? How stupid. Who the hell is going to do that? Looks like this is a bathroom. Every time I see a bathroom, I get this lonely feeling.
That's right, because he was always like, I got a shit!
When in the world is my constipation gonna be fixed? What happened? Did you get tired again?
No, I was just thinking, why strawberries?
Why's that?
Personally, I think tangerines are totally fine too. Or even fruits like peaches and apples.
Yeah, any of those fruits would have been fine.
Hey.
Then why strawberry?
Who knows?
Such a mystery.
Yeah,
What was the conversation just now? Alright, Soda, I know you don't trust me, but what do you got? What? Is there anything you want to say to me? No, nothing. The possibility isn't zero. I do think it's extremely close to zero, but it's never going to be zero no matter what. I'm sorry, Hajime. Wow, so you just don't talk to me at all? Wow, rude. Fine, I'll talk to Nagito, and that should tell you everything you need to know. Everyone is a symbol of hope. They're all completely different compared to a quitter like me. I'm terribly sorry that someone like me is forced to be with everyone like this. Chiaki, you and Nekomaru are the only cool people in this room right now. Isn't this an elevator? But that's weird. The only stairs are between this building's second and third floor. Does that mean there's a basement? There's a button next to the door. A grape image. It's the same as the button on the lounge telephone. What will happen if I press this? And so, without really thinking about it, I tried pressing the button, but it's not reacting at all. Is it out of order? I don't really get it, but looks like this elevator isn't usable.
What is it? Did you find something?
That final dead room place sounds suspicious, but going inside might be a little dangerous. Monokuma did mention a life-threatening game. It's not even worth playing if all you get after winning is a weapon. No then, the other should be a strawberry tower, the fallback of
Some spirit.
Let's get going!
Alright, let's do it.
Whee!
According to the map, Strawberry Tower is on the other side of this door.
What? There's no doorknob. There's no way we can open the door like this.
Maybe you just have to press the button that's next to the door. You know, the one that has open written on it.
I wonder what that means. It's funny, it's spelled just like the word open.
That reminds me of Finding Nemo when they're like, escape. It's spelled just like escape. Like, seriously? Anyway,
I just have to press this button then.
Nekomaru raised his right arm and vigorously slammed the button more times than he needed to. Right? Just break the door down already. So this is Strawberry Tower, huh? The building is shaped like a huge circle. Plus the ceiling is so high, I can't really make it out.
Geez, more of these bright red decorations. What terrible taste. Well, with a name like Strawberry Tower, I guess the terrible decorations are intentional.
That's right, this is Strawberry Tower. Then why do I see something that doesn't match the strawberry theme at all? There's a huge door at the far back of the tower, but there's a grape image on it. I thought this was Strawberry Tower. Wait, this image doesn't match the one on the lounge phone and also the one we found near the first floor elevator?
Perhaps this door might be the exit.
Huh? Exit?
Take a look at the map we received from Monokuma.
I see.
There's a door at the far back of Strawberry Tower, but there's nothing drawn on the other side. Now, doesn't this mean that the exit is on the other side of the door? Therefore, we must try to confirm it by opening it!
Nekomaru let out a battle cry, grabbing the doorknob tightly with both his hands, and attempted to pry the door open. However...
What does this mean? The doorknob won't budge! Not even one bit!
Is it locked?
Well, shit! It appears to be locked tight.
Some spirit.
In that case, I shall use my full power!
Maybe he's trying to go with what you said, Rai. Gonna break that door down. With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. But...
not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1 million horsepower!
Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here.
That would be bad.
So, shouldn't we discuss this with everyone else first before you attempt to force your way through?
I see.
You have a point. Well then, even though the door would have opened soon, I'll give it a rest.
Right? That's not what you had in mind. Then let's get back to Strawberry House and discuss this with everyone. If they'll listen to what I have to say, that is. Yeah, Nagito, you poop.
Is it just me, or does it seem rowdy by the elevator over there? Did something happen?
Oh, here I am. Running around. My poor pet. Oh, I'm so sorry. I will make it up to you. Here, have one of these shirts. No despair meter for you. Yeah. Not the knob, just bust the entire door down. What's up, Gundam? How you doing?
You fiend.
Where were you? I swear, making an overlord wait.
Close.
Very well, but this won't happen a second time.
Hajime, were you safe? Apparently Monokuma has something to say, but I have an odd feeling about this.
I only have a bad feeling about this. Did you tell Akane what you wanted to say?
I'm right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she didn't want to hear it, but I'm the only person who could say it.
Yeah, Soda, I know you don't want to talk to me, so I'm not even gonna bother with you.
Hey,
Is Fleeg alright? I think he was trying to flirt with me. You think that was flirting?
Well,
Apparently, Monokuma has something to say, but he's not going to tell us until everyone's together.
It's probably something terrible again.
Terrible. It'd be much better if it was just terrible. Yo! How are you guys doing? Were you able to get a general idea of Strawberry House side?
Strawberry House's side? That's a strange thing to say. It sounds like there are other buildings.
That's why there's this thing called a contact elevator. Even though it's an elevator, it's a big mistake to think it moves vertically. This is an elevator that travels along a rail, so even moving horizontally, it's easy as pie.
Then does this elevator go to a different building?
That's right, to Grape House. Grape House? The Fun House is an enormous building that's made up of other buildings. Well, we can worry about the details when we get to Grape House. I'll be going instead.
I don't really get it, but he just wanted to tell us to go to Grape House this time?
And that we must ride that elevator, right?
Are we screwed?
What should we do?
Some spirit.
We just have to go for it. The only way we can overcome this situation is to make a move. But still, What? You scared? Hell no! What are you saying that in front of me, Sonia? Fine, I'll fucking go. I'm not scared at all. Well, I don't have it as bad as Kazuichi, but I do have a bad feeling about this. But we can't just stand here and do nothing. Alright, let's go. When I pressed the grate button next to the door, it immediately opened. We stepped onto the elevator, and off we went to Grape House. Is this
already moving?
If so, that'd be awesome. How so? It's not vibrating at all, right? This is probably a really high-performance elevator if it's not vibrating all that much.
Maybe it's not actually moving. Alright, let's open the door and make sure.
After staying inside the vibration-free elevator, eventually the door in front of us suddenly opened. It appears we arrived at our destination. So this is Grape House. No matter where I look, everything is plastered with grape patterns. I was already fed up with the strawberry patterns, but this is also unpleasant.
welcome.
Now then, allow me to explain the Grape House. Ta-da! This is Grape House in its entirety. So let's start explaining the first floor. Aside from the fact that there's no final dead room, it's basically no different than Strawberry House. Just like how there's a Strawberry Hall over there, there's a Grape Hall on this side. And when you go through Grape Hall, that means there's a Grape Tower. The second floor of Grape House is the same as the second floor of Strawberry House. I prepared 5 guest rooms of different types, along with a relaxing lounge. But the main attraction of Grape House is obviously the 3rd floor. The Monokuma Archive. Everyone loves the Monokuma Archive. If you want to know about my proud accomplishments and contributions, feel free to study the literature here. And now then, this concludes the tour. But I believe it'd be difficult to understand if I just explained with words. So you should all use your own 2 feet to check out the inside of the building. That's all from me. Any questions?
Like, I'm starting to get hungry. Where's the food anyway?
Huh? Is that necessary?
What are you saying? Of course it is.
But it's supposed to be an escape room, or an escape game. So how can there be any tension if there's no time limit? So I've decided to use your stomachs as the time limit.
What do you mean?
In other words,
It means kill someone before you starve to death.
What the heck?
If you're planning to kill someone, I highly recommend you make your move or kill as soon as possible. It'll be too late if you get so weak you have no energy to kill.
Hey, hold on! Starve? Damn it! How much more of this do we have to take until he's satisfied? Was he serious about there being no food?
I don't want that.
No way! There's the one thing I don't want! I don't mind starving as long as I can eat! Just let me eat already!
That's not what starving is, Akane.
As soon as she learned there was no food, she was overcome by hunger. Obsessions are truly annoying. But at least try to stay calm. Now's not the time for you to panic! Well, being loud here isn't gonna help us, so for now, we should explore the inside of this building too.
Right?
After all, if you don't give up, you're sure to find hope. Isn't that right, Fuyahiko? Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Let's get started. The same pairing as before is fine, right?
Hey.
Hold on, this time around, I really want to pair up with Miss Sonia. She already left with Gundam.
Looks like you're being avoided, not just rejected.
Hey.
Kazuichi, I understand that you're feeling down, but we better get going.
Damn right.
Akane, you too. How much longer are you gonna stay shocked? Come on, let's go. With heavy steps, everyone left to explore Grape House. Now then, where should we start? Since we're on the first floor, it might be okay if we start with Grape Tower. So you're saying you're going to start with the most suspicious place? Alright, let's start with Grape Tower! Anyway, let's find the exit. Damn it, there's no way I'm going to let myself starve to death in here.
I wonder if that's where all the food motifs came from, to make them starve even faster. And then, Rai, you were saying earlier, I have an additional suggestion. I see you have a Sing Mode channel, Point Redeem. How would you feel about having a redeem where you talk like one of the characters you've been voicing for maybe 5 to 10 minutes? I think that's a great idea. I'm going to have to add that. Thank you for that suggestion. I honestly haven't thought about that before. I like that. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of your suggestions and ideas. If I don't forget, but hopefully I will remember to do that. I might have to write that down. I like that idea. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, anytime you have any, feel free, for sure. And then this wonderful statue. If you've played the first game, you know.
What is this muscular bronze statue? It's probably an ornament, but it doesn't fit the ambiance at all. There's a name written on here. Ogre? Does that mean it's a statue of an ogre? Why is it wearing a sailor uniform?
Rude! Her name is Sakura! Not an ogre!
Starting to get pumped up.
Look at that statue! I'm starting to feel a little excited! Why is there a statue like that in this place?
Do it.
Wait, is this creature inside this building?
I don't think so. This is probably in the hall just to garnish it.
Garnish? You mean like food garnish? Is this food? Is it tasty?
It's not food, it's just decoration. Oops. What are you doing? We must charge through Grape Tower! I get it, you don't have to shout. No need to worry, shouting no longer hurts my throat. I'm more worried about my ears.
I meant to do this. Fuyahiko. There you go.
Starving us seems like pretty straightforward for Monokuma. That piece of shit! How dare he pull such a dirty trick on civilians!
We got another bathroom. That's good.
So there's a bathroom here as well. Regardless, I still cannot shit. That's the only downside to this body.
The only downside? Your optimism is praiseworthy. Okay. So it seems to be the most interesting stuff in here. Wah. Grape Tower is beyond this door, right? Just like Strawberry Hall. I only need to press this button.
Leave it to me!
Nekomara raised his voice and vigorously slammed the button more times than he needed to.
It's not opening.
That's weird. When we were in Strawberry Hall, this should have opened.
Don't tell me it's out of order. Find time for it to break down.
Well, it obviously shouldn't.
Did you hear something?
And that's when Nekomara started shouting. Right, Sir Ekin? After all those presses! But now, look at them apples, or strawberry. Ah! The door opened. But what was that pause just now? Why didn't the door open right away?
So this is Grape Tower.
The structure of this
Building doesn't seem all that different compared to Strawberry Tower.
You're right. The building is the same circular shape, and the ceiling is just as high and hard to make out.
However, this wall is green. Strawberry Tower's wall is red.
Well, speaking of different, there's something blatantly different over there. On the Grape Tower door at the far back, there's a strawberry image.
Strawberry door inside Grape Tower? That sounds complicated.
It's like the opposite of Strawberry Tower. As I recall, there should have been a grape image on the far back door of Strawberry Tower.
So on the strawberry side there's a grape door, and on the grape side a strawberry door. That's even more complicated. However, this time, this door might connect to the outside.
I see.
It's obvious by looking at this map, since there's nothing beyond the far back door of Grape House. If so, the only thing we can do is try.
I heard what you guys were discussing, but it'd be pointless to even try, I think.
What did you say?
Before we get to that, why are you here?
Oh, sorry. Before we get to that, why are you here, Chiaki? Weren't you with Nagito and Kazuichi?
It's exhausting to be around those two.
So you ran away. Yeah, hang with us instead.
That door doesn't lead outside. I think it's pointless to even try it out.
Definitely.
Definitely, you say?
It's rare for Chiaki to be that certain.
I have a good reason for that. I think I found out the secret of the funhouse's structure.
The secret?
Did I tell you?
Do you want me to explain it to you? Well, pay close attention to each house's relationship to its respective tower.
Hey.
First, try to remember the first floor of Strawberry House. From the elevator, Strawberry Hall is on the left side, right? And if you walk along it, you'll end up at Strawberry Tower.
See?
On the other hand, Grape House, from the elevator, Grape Hall is on your right-hand side, right? And if you walk along it, you'll end up at Grape Tower. Now, here comes the main point. With those two buildings...
Oh, so you were here all along!
Ah!
Hey, Chiaki, don't go running off on your own. You disappeared so suddenly. I was worried about you. Kazuichi, Nagito. Thanks to your disappearance, I was left all alone with Nagito. Oh, is that annoying for you? Hell yeah, it was. I don't want to be alone with a creep like you.
I see. So it's not just Hajime. You don't trust me either, huh, Kazuichi? Hey, are you okay? Have you stopped trusting other humans?
Well, yeah, thanks to you, bastard.
Aw, thank you, Rai. You're very sweet. I like the Chiaki one too. I think it works pretty well. Like, cause sometimes with these, I'll be honest, I do get a lot of inspiration from, cause I haven't finished watching them play it. I need to go back and actually finish where I left off from, but I like to watch the Game Grumps, and when they do voices in there, I end up liking those voices, and I'm like, oh, can I do that too? So I'll try to replicate some of them. However, I will say, with all the female voices, Aaron only has one female voice. And that's not the voice I use. So with any other voice that I'm not inspired by somebody else to do, I try to go based on what I hear in the game. Sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. But I feel like I do okay with the one that we hear Chiaki when she like says her own lines. So like, yeah, and I appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment. But yeah.
Huh? Oh, you all came.
Good timing. We didn't have to waste any time gathering people. That was quick. I thought your investigations would take more time.
There aren't many areas to search, and we didn't find any good clues. Right now, the only thing I found out is there's seriously no food anywhere. There ain't food at all. Well, except for Kazuichi's egg eyes. Look at it. He's got fried egg eyes right there. I heard that it's super painful to die from starvation. Before that happens, why don't we, hamsters that Gundam carries around?
You imbecile! What are you implying?
I'm sorry!
It was close.
Kazuichi, you should be grateful to Sonia. If you'd gotten your hands on my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction, your body would be incinerated by hellfire.
But are the hamsters going to be okay without food?
I shall engulf this world.
Fortunately, the flowers blooming in Strawberry House's indoor park are cursed flowers from Hell's Garden. As long as those seeds are there, the 4 Dark Devas of Destruction shall not lose a single hit point.
I am relieved to hear that.
Could you eat the flowers? You might be able to eat some of the flowers. I don't know, but it's a maybe. Oh, goodness.
I am relieved.
Now then, let's listen to your reports and see what you guys have found.
Personally, I'd rather let Chiaki continue her talk, but oh well, I should listen to what everyone has to say.
Is it fine if Gundam, Fuyuhiko, and I represent our teams and give the reports?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Rejoice, mongrels. I've discovered something that you fiends will be happy to hear about.
Yes, our team's discovery is number 1. We shall not lose.
I think their priorities are off slightly. Yeah. Chiaki, I want to finish talking with you. Oh, apparently I gotta let all the others do it. Alright, fine. This ain't funny at all. There's seriously no food anywhere. Instead of talking about food all the time, how about you try to find the exit?
Exit? Is it tasty?
Wow, Akane, your Goku is showing. This chick, even the inside of her head is full of drool.
Damn right.
I'm sure the others already know, but let me tell you just in case. The second floor of Grape House also has guest rooms, similar to the ones on the second floor of Strawberry House. But instead of being covered with strawberry patterns, they're covered with grape patterns. Also, like the guest rooms, there's a similar lounge here as well. There's also a phone in the lounge too. However, instead of the grape button, there was a phone in the Strawberry House's lounge. There's a strawberry button on the phone in the Grape House's lounge. I'm just guessing at this point, but it's possible that we can use those 2 phones to communicate with each other.
So the picture on the button shows where each phone connects to.
The picture on the button shows where each phone connects to. That's probably it. Makes sense. Now then, I shall present to you my discovery.
Let me tell you this.
I won't let you say such nonsense like I forgot. Monokuma said it himself before we arrived here. He said there are ship parts in the funhouse. Who could it be? Kazuichi, you lowly humans. Fall to your knees and show your gratitude to me, the overlord of ice of the destroyed world of death. Feast your eyes. Ha! Behold, a motor. It's a ship part. Based on its extremely small size, isn't that? It's just a radio-controlled toy! Allow me to tell you a little old story. I was born as a result of a union between a human and a demon, and my existence was shunned by both races. Perhaps it's because no one has ever bought me a toy before, but I believe this is truly remarkable. I'm not asking about that! You mean the ship part you found was just some radio-controlled toy?
Also, are you not going to mention the fact Gundam just said he never got toys as a child? That's so sad. Priorities, Kazuichi.
You totally got tricked. I I never said a single word about the ship being real, stupid idiot moron!
Looks like we don't even have the strength to get upset.
It might be better if we leave all alone for a while.
So it was definitely a waste of time to believe Monokuma. If so, what he said about our student profiles might be a lie too. But our situation is getting so grim that I can't really focus on that right now.
Can I talk to you now, Chiaki? Okay, apparently not.
This was the very first time I have ever seen a radio-controlled toy. I found it quite fashionable. I was able to hear Gundam's old story as well, so this was quite a wonderful discovery.
But it wasn't useful at all.
Now then.
Allow me to give you a brief report. Since I'm the one who made this discovery, it's just as important as I am.
No good at all.
Which means it's not that important at all.
Bastard.
Just hurry up and say it already. Well, it's about the 3rd floor of Grape House.
See?
Do you remember what Monokuma said about a Monokuma archive on the 3rd floor? I actually tried to go there.
Jeez.
Like the name suggests, it was an archive full of stuff about Monokuma. It reminded me of those celebrities who build their memorial house in their hometown.
Then it looks like we don't ever need to go in there. Ever.
Actually.
Also, I found a lost child at the Monokuma archive. A lost child? Huh? Where'd she go? Hey, don't just hide, come on out! It's Monomi! Hello! So the lost child was you.
Right? That's how people react, right? Well, I had a general idea of how you would all react. It's okay. I won't be depressed anymore. I'm used to being treated so poorly. How sad. It's so used to get used to, or sad to get used to it. She seems a little tense. Did Monokuma bring you here as well, Monomi? Yes, I'm so ashamed of myself for getting carelessly tricked by him. I'm a failure as a teacher. I have no right to guide everyone.
Nobody here considers you a teacher to begin with. But I'm honestly happy that you're here.
Huh?
Hey, are you a complete stuffed animal? Is there any part of you left that's still rabbit meat?
I'm expected to be rude.
Hey.
That was the last report, right? Then is it okay if I go now?
This is what you mentioned earlier, right? About the structure of the funhouse?
Let me ask.
The structure of the funhouse?
Well, I've come to a conclusion. The grape tower that we're in currently, and the strawberry tower that we were in earlier. I think they're actually the same building.
The 2 towers are the same building? I see. What makes you think that?
Their positions.
Well,
Inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left, when your back is facing the elevator. But inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right, when your back is facing the elevator. And so if we think about it and put those two together, the 2 towers are the same building, and each house connects to the center. That's the building structure that comes to mind.
What? Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower the same building? But that might be a possibility. Come on, take a look at that door. Isn't that a strawberry image on the same that's on the elevator and telephone? Then in the same way, won't that image on the door also be showing where it leads to?
I see.
If that's the case, it would mean that Strawberry Hall is beyond the door with the strawberry image on it. As well as
the opposite, the grape door that was at the Strawberry Hall tower would lead at the Grape House. Meaning, we opened the Grape Hall's door when we came in here.
so
Meaning, depending on which door we use, this tower changes to either Strawberry Tower or Grape Tower.
Perhaps.
Which means, when you look at the other side of the Grape Hall door that we used to come in here,
Yep, the great picture should actually be on here.
then all we gotta do is confirm it, right? If we can close that door from the either side.
That might be impossible.
Impossible, but why?
Well, Hajime and Nekomara were the first ones to enter Grape Tower, right?
What's wrong with that?
When you two entered Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Didn't it take a little while for the door to open after you pressed the button?
Huh?
So, just as I assumed.
How'd you know?
When I was walking around by myself, I went back to Strawberry House for a while. I felt like there was something I missed when suddenly, the Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of me.
The door automatically closed?
And afterward, no matter how much I pressed the button, the Strawberry Hall door wouldn't open. But why? The doors to Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower must be designed so that only one can open at a time.
See?
I mean, if both doors open at the same time, we'd easily find out that both towers are the same building. If that happens, it wouldn't be a funhouse anymore, right?
Then the reason the Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of you,
So what I mean is...
was it because we opened the Grape Hall door?
When that happened, the Grape Hall door didn't open because it was waiting for Strawberry Hall's door to close. If you think about it like that, it makes sense, right?
Like you're saying all this hard stuff I don't get, but aren't you forgetting the most basic problem? The colors of the walls in Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are different, you know? There's no way they'd be the same building.
You didn't notice? They're just lights on the floor being shined on the wall. By reflecting a colored light on a white wall, it makes it look like the wall color has changed.
Then what about the picture on the floor? Is that different too?
Maybe the floor is just a screen, and the picture is being projected from beneath the floor. In fact, when you look at it closely, it's not just a picture that was actually drawn on the floor.
I got it.
Oh, I see. Then it's safe to say they're the same building, right?
But this is a very important problem, so isn't it better if we test it out? Test? For example, we should leave something behind here, and we'll all go to Strawberry Tower. And if it's still there, we can conclude that they're the same building, right?
Want me to stay then?
No, that's impossible. There's a sensor preventing that.
Huh? Sensors?
Don't you feel it? There are countless sensors plastered all over the tower's walls and floors. Why can't you notice them?
I'm more surprised that you actually noticed them.
My guess is that sensor can probably detect any movement within the tower.
And when it reacts, it prevents the door from opening. I knew there'd at least be something like that.
Right, Sir? He can feel devices now. He's got that extra function. He has that extra power.
By the way, how good is that sensor's performance? It's quite high performance. It seems that it can even detect your heartbeats and breathing patterns.
Then it'd be completely impossible for someone to stay behind. And Ryan, you're saying you think Gundam's Scar is fake? I mean, who knows? I could see him doing that with some makeup. Be like, this will make me look freaking awesome. But who knows? He might have gotten scratched by an animal or something. That's a possibility, I suppose. Nekomaru has been upgraded to Bluetooth device. I love it. I love it. What about Nekomaru? He's a heartless robot.
I have a monitor running inside me. It's as good as any human heart. But if you're in a sleep mode, that function will come to a stop too, right? Like you said, if I cease all functions with sleep mode, the sensor won't detect it, but do you need to go that far to test it? I won't tolerate any robo-prejudice.
Sorry, you're right.
And once I enter sleep mode, I will not regain consciousness until the goodnight switch is pressed again, or if my chest alarm goes off. I'm a little concerned about being left alone in that state.
It is far too dangerous. Even as an experiment, it is possible that we might violate the laws of robotics.
Hey,
Then why don't we just use this? My student handbook. I'll leave the handbook here, and we'll all move over to Strawberry Tower. And if by chance the handbook is still there, we can safely say that the two towers are the same, right?
You're right, let's try it. We left behind Chiaki's ebook. Then we left Grape Tower and made our way to Strawberry Tower.
hey.
After traveling from Strawberry Hall to Strawberry Tower, if the handbook is still there, we can safely say that the two towers are the same building.
Wait, do they literally just want me to walk right back in? I thought I had to go through the elevator. No, wait. Did I misunderstand that? Oh, okay. I thought it's the way I read it sounded like they had already go there, that they already went there and they came back, and I'm like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. But it didn't make any sense because I read it wrong.
I must say, this elevator is rather quiet. It is like the Toad's Wart. Oh, wait, never mind.
Toad's Wart? What's she even talking about? Oh, what's she even talking about? It doesn't feel like we're moving extremely fast. It seems like it's moving very slowly. If so, the two houses might be surprisingly close. If two towers are connected in the middle, the distance between them shouldn't be that much. Alright, let's head over to Strawberry Tower. Gundam! Now then, let's see what results awaits us. Have you fiends made up your mind? Don't forget to pray to your god. Well, it's not like I have a god to pray to. Oh, well, it's not like I have a god to pray to anyway.
My name is Gundam Tanaka.
I already know. God has been wiped out of my very own hand, or wiped out by my very own hands. Man. Are you that guy from that video game then, Gundam? Whose name escapes me for some reason? Why can't I remember it? You know, the guy who's killing all the gods. What's his name? Oh my god. I totally brain farted. I can see his face in my brain and everything. Oh my god. It's gonna be like, it'll pop into my head randomly when I'm reading a sentence and I'm gonna scream his name out or the game and I'll be like, that's the game! And then Suriken, you were saying, what a backstory. It's gonna be like at least 5 arcs. I agree.
Hey.
Then I'll press it.
Stay back.
While in the back of Grezy's mind, she tries to think about it.
God of War! Right? God of War? God of War? God of War. I think that's the game. I think. Anyway, wait, step aside, you fiends. Yeah, I got the game right. Yeah, but it's just like that guy. What?
In accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid. Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Pierce through Supernova Silver Fox Sandy!
Oh, so cute.
It pressed the button. Truly, this is the Skyline limitation, art of the demon mouse. Soon, the door of destiny shall open!
Wow, amazing. Your hamsters are truly skilled.
Have appeared.
Your eyes managed to follow Sandy's movements. As expected of the Dark Lady, you have my praise.
Oh, truly amazing. You must have a strong, trusting relationship with them.
Thank you.
Aw, look at that! Strawberry Hall's not the only thing pink around here. Phew, you didn't need to bother making your hamster press it.
Just as I thought. It's taking a while to open.
Considering what we discussed earlier, the sensor will confirm that nothing is moving inside the tower, then wait for the other door to close. At that moment, I heard a loud sound from the other side of the door. Oh, it's there!
Yay! Look over there.
The moment we set foot inside Strawberry Tower, Sonia raised her voice. When I looked where she was pointing, it's there, the handbook.
Yep, there's no doubt. This is my student handbook.
If the handbook Chiaki left in Grape Tower is here, then that means, it means that we've confirmed it.
Yep.
Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the same building. And depending on whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, the tower becomes either Strawberry Tower or Grape Tower. Then that door over there with the grape image on it.
I see.
It's not the exit, but it appears it's connected to Grape House's Grape Hall.
This is troubling.
But it also means that we have no idea where the exit is. Well, I guess that can't be helped. There's no way we'd actually find the exit that easily. Monokuma just picked up the book and walked over there. Yeah, I could see him doing that too, Suriken. He's a troll like that. Well anyway, I'm surprised. I can't believe you already uncovered a secret like this. As expected of Chiaki, you're truly amazing. Normally all you do is stare into space, but at times like this you really pull through for us.
However,
Why was this building designed so strangely?
you're so evil.
There's a...
Who are you saying that to?
There's probably no reason. It's simply because it's a fun house. That's all the reason Monokuma needs.
Who are you again?
Bother me. Why did you forget about me?
That reminds me, whatever happened to the Monokuma announcement?
What do you mean?
According to my internal clock, it's already past 10 p.m.
Is it that time already?
Despite that, why hasn't there been a Monokuma announcement?
Monokuma appears!
Allow me to answer. Every single day up until now, I've consistently let you know when it's morning and night on the island. And thanks to that, you've been able to live a normal life.
Did you guys mistake me for some kind of penny alarm clock?
Well then, it's totally true that I'm pretty, but...
What are you trying to say?
For the time being, the Monokuma announcements are on hiatus. You can't go outside and there are no windows here, so it's not like it matters if it's morning or night. Also, I've been thinking of a little something to replace the Monokuma announcement.
I don't like this.
What's wrong with him? Well, if there's no announcements, we could just look at the clock. Both Strawberry House and Grape House have clocks in their first floor lounges. Even if I don't look at a clock, I have my internal clock, so it's no problem for me anyway.
It's already past 10, right? I'm starting to feel sleepy after hearing that.
I yawned too. Since we don't have food, it might be better if we rest and conserve our energy. For now, let's just decide our room assignments. Room assignments? Each house on the 5 guest rooms, so we should first decide who's going to stay in which house.
Why don't we make things simple and split them between the boys and the girls?
Yes.
Yes, let us do that.
That's a bummer, but, well, I guess it makes sense.
Too must be the will of causality.
Then ladies first.
Now then, let us begin.
Now then, kittens, choose which house you would like.
Let's just choose Grape House. Staring at a red room is just going to strain my eyes.
Then the men shall have Strawberry House. Strawberry men are known for passion.
Hey,
Also, each house had guest rooms of varying quality, right?
I'm right
Wasn't it 2 deluxe rooms, 1 standard, and 2 crummy?
for now.
And we need to decide those next. But there are only 5 rooms in each house, right? Then 1 guy will be left over. Well, that means there was one appropriate way to settle this. Appropriate? Rock, paper, scissors! Suddenly the rock, paper, scissors battle between 6 guys had begun. And the results? Sorry, I ended up winning so easily. That's right, I totally forgot that Nagito was the ultimate lucky student. So, I take 2nd place. That's fine. I was getting bored of always being on top. It's decided! You 2 will get a deluxe room. Now, then, regarding the 3rd winner, it's me! I'll be resting in the standard. Me and Kazuichi are next. So I get a crummy room, huh? Well, it's better than rooming with someone. That's unfortunate, Hajime. You can rest in the lounge, but try not to catch a cold. Hey, how about you and Grape House girls? Did you all pick your rooms as well?
Yeah, we did. We had a brief discussion and settled things smoothly. Sonia and I have the deluxe rooms, and apparently Akane wants one of the crummy rooms.
Oh, why'd you choose the crummy room? There's still a standard room left. It's good enough for me. You guys might think it's pretty crappy, but it's a palace compared to my home.
So there is a standard room and a crummy room left. Hajime, if you would like, please use one of them.
Huh? You can't do that!
Oh my.
Why not?
I mean, it's dangerous. Hajime might be the traitor, you know.
What are you saying?
What am I, huh?
We haven't doubted Hajime at all.
Even if I don't think he'd trick us, or even I don't think he'd try to trick us, it seems you're the only one who thought Hajime is suspicious. Really? Of all people, you're gonna say that? You're really gonna say that?
Hajime, you can use one of our leftover rooms.
Thank you. I'll feel bad about using the standard room, so I'll stay in the crummy room. But even so, it really helps that I have a place to sleep. Now then, it's decided. We should turn in for today. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. You don't make any sense. Anyway, and so, all the guys except for me ended up staying at the night at the 2nd floor of Strawberry House, and all the girls, plus my leftover self, stayed on the 2nd floor of Grape House.
Jeez, just as I thought I was forgotten. Well, I'm used to it after all.
All right, I think that is a good spot to leave. Ooh, hang on. To leave off on. Ooh, hang on first. We gotta check our pet. We've been doing a lot of running. No? Okay, we're good. All right, here. I don't want to forget. So we're gonna save. There we go. Okay. But yes, so we've been through a lot today. We've gone through many things. I've screamed a lot as Nekomaru, so my throat is ready for a break, and I think that'll be a great time for us to find a friend to raid. So we take a quick second and have a look. In a book, it's reading Rainbow. Ooh, Ray Helix is streaming, and it was his birthday yesterday. So I think we should do that. Oop, nope, turn that off. Oh, and they're fundraising for Doctors Without Borders. They're doing a charity thing. Let's do it, absolutely. Okay, so let's raid Ray Helix. And if you've never met Ray before, he is super cool. He is a wrestling VTuber. Super awesome. Hang on, I just need to find the thing I was looking for. Ah, there we go, that was what I wanted. Raid channel. Okay. So thank you everybody for a great stream. Thank you for all the kind words and for all the great suggestions, Rai. And Sir Ekin, it's always great to have you as well. Thank you. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves, rest, maybe drink some water, all right? See you next time, guys. And say hi to Ray for me. Bye.